Hey everyone, so let's continue with the ChatGPT tutorial, and in this video we are going to understand about the personalization settings in ChatGPT, which are really important for you to understand so you get the answers that you are expecting out of ChatGPT. So for the personalization settings, you can go or you can navigate through either through your profile. So maybe the interface might change when you're watching this video because it keeps changing frequently, but in the left hand side you will see your personal profile icon, and if you go to the Customize GPT or settings, that's where you can customize the ChatGPT. So if you go to Customize ChatGPT, you will see that this is more of a personalized customization for you to get the relevant answers as per your role and what you do in your projects. Now, if you go to the settings, you will get similar sort of interface to open. So if you go to settings, you will see the personalization, and that's where you can go ahead for the personalization. I can go ahead and click on custom or customize, and it will open the same window, Customize ChatGPT, wherein you have the options to change your nickname and what you do, etc. Okay, so let me close this and I'll go and open the personalization settings from here, Customize ChatGPT, and this opens the same window. Now here, the first and foremost thing is, what should ChatGPT call you? So your name is what it is expecting. So basically what nickname you want to be called or what exactly your role is, you can specifically provide the nickname here. So I'll simply say RCV Academy. I want to be called RCV Academy, and then it will ask, what do you do? So if you see these suggestions here, it's your role, as whether it's your business, your organization, you're working somewhere, what exactly you do, which domain you work with. That becomes important because then ChatGPT can customize the responses for your need, for needs that your specific role requires. So this becomes really important to make sure that you get relevant answers. So for example, for me, my primary role is agile project management, software testing, test automation. So that is something which I can provide in here. So I can simply say, or more broader way is, I teach all of these topics to my students. So along with my IT job, I teach. So I'll say I'm a technical trainer. Okay, so that will give me answers which are relevant for me as a technical trainer, so that I can get better answers as a technical trainer. So I'll say technical trainer. Now the next option is, what personality should ChatGPT have, right? So if you'll see here, personalities are groups of traits for ChatGPT. If you'll see that by default, it will be set to default, but then you have, which is basically cheerful and adaptive. You can have cynic, which is critical and sarcastic, or robot, or listener, or nerd, exploratory and enthusiastic. I'll keep it default because that's good enough for me to get the relevant answers as a technical trainer. Then what traits should ChatGPT have? When we say traits, you will see that you can tune ChatGPT behavior by using formal professional tone or casual and chatty. Accordingly, when you specify the traits in here, you describe the traits in the ChatGPT, it behaves like the person having similar traits. If, say for example, I want to have a trait which is witty or chatty, so there are people who are chatty, there are people who are witty, and provide answers accordingly. So when you put the traits, or when you describe the traits that you want the ChatGPT have, then you will get relevant answers as per those traits. So I have already documented some of the key information that I want to put into the traits. So I'll say, use a supportive, growth-oriented tone that builds learner confidence. Because I'm a technical trainer, I want ChatGPT to have a supportive, growth-oriented tone when answering the questions that I want to explain to my students, which will build learner confidence. Then explain complex topics in digestible, beginner-friendly language. Use narratives or metaphors to explain abstract ideas. Then focus on hands-on examples, real-world scenarios and use cases, and suggest answers with reference to latest tools, trends, and framework, so that I get answers which are relevant to the latest technology, not the outdated technology. technology. So any latest tool, technology and framework that comes in picture, ChatGPT will now have that trait and will keep in mind that I have to make sure that I have these capabilities in there. Then the next setting is anything else ChatGPT should know about you. Then yes, I will also provide what exactly my role is and what I do, so that ChatGPT understands that yes, whom or at what level I have to go into the detail and answer the query. So I'll say I'm a technical trainer with 22 plus years experience in IT industry, primarily into software testing, test automation, test management and agile project management. Just high level details of what I have done across these 22 years in IT. Okay, so now you will see that you have the advanced section where you will have the capabilities. So by default, all the capabilities, for example, the code or the canvas or advanced voice or web search are enabled, and then that's pretty much it. Once you are done with the personalization, you can then go ahead and save. Okay, so once you will see that in the bottom you will see enable for new chat, you can either disable or enable this. So once you will go ahead and have this enabled for the new chats, you will get the answers as per these personalization or customization settings that we have done for ChatGPT. Now the traits become really important, and other information that you can provide becomes information for you to get proper and relevant answers as per your role and responsibilities. So let me save this, or let me do one thing. I'll quickly remove these customization settings. So I'll say I'll remove these and save it. So I haven't done any personalization as of now. I have removed whatever I did in the personalization. Why I want to show you is I want to show you how it will answer same question when I do the personalization settings and without the personalization settings. So let me ask a question. What is software testing? Okay, so let's see what it answers. Now this is without the personalization settings that I have done. So it has answered me a couple of lines about the software testing. Now let's quickly go ahead and do or customize ChatGPT. I'll say provide the name in there, and I'll say technical trainer, and let me copy the traits that it should have, paste it here, and then a little bit more information that it should know about me. Okay, so that's it. Now let me go ahead and save, and let me open a new chat. Okay, and I'll ask same question. What is software testing? Let's see what the difference is. Okay, so now you will see as soon as I have opened the new window, you will see hey RCV Academy, ready to dive in. Because I have done the personalization setting, if you go to the previous one, you would not see that, right? Once I removed the personalization setting, there was no RCV Academy or the nickname that was there. Okay, if I click on this, it will open the personalization setting window again because I have provided the name. That's the first thing. Now let's see what differences you will get in the answer for the same question. So you'll see because of the personalization settings, you will now see the difference of the same question that I have asked with lot of details and relevant details for me as the tester. So you'll see as a technical trainer, I have got much more information that I can use in teaching my students. For example, if you'll see, software testing is the process of evaluating a software application to check whether it works as expected, meets the specified requirements, and is free of defects. Now, in simple terms, it's like quality checking of a product before giving it to the customer. So it has given me in the simple terms and analogy, just as a car is test driven before delivery. Software is tested to ensure it performs correctly, reliably, and securely in the real world conditions. And then some of the key points it has mentioned: it can be done manually by humans or through automation. It includes different levels. So all of those details that a technical trainer might need from ChatGPT or any large language model, that details are included based on the personalization settings that I have done. Okay, so if you go to the customization, I have provided what I do and then what traits or personality trait it should have. It should be supportive. The answer it should provide is supportive, growth oriented, and then the other details that I'm a technical trainer, and accordingly it will go ahead and provide you the answer for the same question. Now there will be more prompting techniques that you can utilize to get much more better answers apart from just plain one-liner queries or prompts that you do. So the prompting techniques and what exactly is prompting I'll cover in the upcoming section, but personalization is the first starting point for you to get better answers out of ChatGPT. Okay, so that's all for this video. In the next one, I'll cover another important topic about ChatGPT. Thank you. See you in the next one.